surprised how they managed to wrap up all the important stuff, whether it be the kiss with Tani and Suzuki, whether it be Yamada Nishi official, right? Like, I'm kind of shocked. Again, I have no expectations of Taira Azuma being an actual thing. I think for him, just like the realization he has good friends and a support network and that life is way different compared to middle school is plenty enough development, yet we still have like half the season left. I wonder what kind of story that'll kind of conclude on. It's gonna be interesting. Let's find out. Yeah. All the girls so supportive. Says the guy that's the most invested in other people's love lives. Thank you, Memphis Tango, for the 9 months. Thank you, thank you. Only good news? I wanted the bad news. Azuma's one, hold up. The life essence obtained from the romantic gossip rejuvenates the heart. This does sound like something a witch would do. I don't get that reference, but that's how he talks. Valentine gets mentioned. Remember, there was the single gum that was given in the train that was pretty much a nothing burger. Yet, Azuma's eyes right here as we're talking about gifts. Does she expect something in return? That's there. No, he's actually happy for him. What? Not salty about it? That's actually big development. He's not hateful and salty and jealous. He's actually happy for his friend. It is. Nishi! Wait a minute, I know her! It wasn't me, it was Tani. I don't get this reference. She works in the library duty with Tani. What's the point here? Why is he saying it wasn't me, it was Tani? What was the misunderstanding? What even assumptions did he have? He was shopping with Tani and they were talking? They were laughing at Tani and he thought it was him. The giggling from Hondo and Nishi, I don't really remember that scene. But there was like a misunderstanding of what that scene was. They weren't laughing at him and shitting on him. It was something else. Got it. So again, it's like a bad faith assumption done to two girls that were just having a wholesome moment. Alone in the train. Have we ever heard him laugh? Maybe that's gonna be the big season finale. For Taira to smile and laugh with his friends. Yeah? Here comes another backstory where he tried laughing in the past and all the girls in the class were like, ew, what the fuck? And what do you know? It's the exact same thing. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If I was having a private moment with my friend and someone else that I didn't really know overheard it and started laughing, I'd be like, who invited this guy? just a little. This is kind of cruel though to say it out loud. He's got an older sister? Oh shit, hello? That laugh. There was a long time ago, back in the day when I used to go to church with my family. There was like another dude. Another dad who used to laugh just like this, and I thought it was like the funniest laugh. Like, he was like a funny guy. He always make jokes, but then his laughs might be the funniest part, where he'd laugh at his own jokes and he'd go, and everyone would just start laughing at that laugh.
俺がゲラゲラ笑ってたら変だろ。
思ってる。
ちげえよ。
No, no. I mean, he kind of is though.
笑い方キモいから。
え？そんなん自分でわかるもんか？
Other
言
people
われた
said
ん
it.
だ。小学生とかそんなぐらいだけど。
I mean, it was elementary school though. Kids are nasty. They have no empathy. They're just gonna say the most nastiest, cruel shit ever. Damn.
俺なんで？
小学生から？ねえ、
He hasn't gotten over it, yeah.
それはしんどいわ。
Let it go.
笑っちゃうような子？めっちゃ
I just realized something. These two are actually very polar opposites, even though they might seem similar in ways. You have Taira, who is so afraid of being himself because of the judgments of people from the past, while Azuma is like, I don't care. I'm just gonna do whatever I want to a fault, where she kind of gets treated as like a floor mat sometimes, you know, like other senpais just kind of walking all over her, but she still doesn't really give a fuck. It is a polar opposite situation. I should have realized that way earlier.
きつくない？
いや、今はもう癖になってるだけだから。
Like I thought they were very similar in the way they kind of felt like, I wouldn't say social outcasts, but like different. They're not really like bundles of sweetness, you know, they kind of feel like the cool outsiders a bit, but if you really look at the ways that they what's the word, the way that they like react from other people's experiences, it's very different.
なんで俺？
やっぱさ、
He's opening up to
笑い
her.
方キモいって何？笑ってる方がいいじゃん、誰でも普通に。
もう
Fuck
鍋
her
だ
up.
ったらブロックで殴ってるぞ。
That's crazy. Cinder block. Yo, I hope that we find an elementary girl and Ozma fucks her
鍋だっ
up.
たらブロックで殴ってるぞ。
あいつそんな前例あんの？
怒ってる。
違うだろ。
ただいま非常停止ボタンが押さ
Alone together. Hmm.
東、今日バイトは？
大丈夫。今日ない日。
This is awkward.
他はなんかもっと愚痴ないの？
なんだよ急に。
She loves it. She wanna hear him rant.
前に東だけがさ、
That was a good moment.
あれさ、私
Look at
言われる
that.
まで考えもしなかったんかにって思って、いろいろ振り返ってみて、まあいっかって済ませちゃダメだ。ちょっとすっきりした。
That's actually so sweet. He tells her to have more self-respect for yourself. Don't be, you know, get walked all over like a fucking mat. But then on the other side, she tells him, you care too much. Stop letting other people's judgment like stop you from like living your own life. They're kind of like at the extremes of the other spectrum and they're kind of getting closer into the middle.
気づくようになって、ちょっとすっきりした。
How sweet.
悪くない？
Mm.
何の話だっけ？着地間違えた。
Aw.
ようやくの雑さ。気持ちだけもらっとくわ。
ああ、動いた。
Oh, she's falling asleep. What's the trope when a girl and a guy is on a train and one of them falls asleep? The head should now start the head lean on the shoulders. Will that happen? Mm.
ついたら起こして
Lean on
くれ
him.
る。
Lean on him.
変身してる子。昔と違って良かったことを素直に祝える友達開けられる相手がいること。今、俺はそういう環境にいるんだという前進。
Good for him. Whoa.
ではない気がする。してるのは勝手に頭の中に溢れてくる癖みたいなもんで、何かを解決しようとか今周りに恵まれてるだけで、俺自身の性質は何も変わってない。
True.
してるのと違って、
He's not really doing
俺
that.
は得るために後付けで過去を引っ張り出してるだ。
I think he's thinking too hard about this. Because if you think about it, the way that he also reached out to Azuma, could you not say it's the same thing? Like, you got lucky with all these friends. Good for you. Maybe she got lucky with you. But I think his like self-esteem is so low, he can't even possibly comprehend that he is in the same tier or in like in the same way that he views these friends as like a lucky thing. He can't think about that for Azuma. For himself. You know what I mean? I think this is a bit too doomer.
俺自身の性質は何も変わってない。東が過去をで、
But him,
俺は今の自分がなんでこうなったかを理由
I guess the difference here is like, again, like one is actually trying to resolve the stuff while he just keeps justifying, no, I'm a victim. I'm a victim. That's it. She doesn't think she's a victim. And in situations where she got done dirty and she reflects on it, she moves on and be better. But he can't like take the next step.
だけど昔の嫌な出来事ばかり知ってるだけだ
Whoa, the visuals.
昔の嫌な陳列されていて自分の中で結びつけて
Damn,
ただ現状に納得感を眺める
this is
自傷
crazy.
行為みたいな時間
Actually
それ
crazy
を自覚した
introspection.
上でやっている死んどころか交代だな俺は
Holy.
俺自身が受け入れられてないのにこのままの自分を人に受け入れる癖を忘れないと
次は山猫駅山
Wow. The artistic direction here of him reflecting onto his past but not changing himself but just using it as like, this is the way I am now, is actually amazing. All these little parts, little holes, little wounds in the past, like the Titus stuff again. I just feel like the show, like the author, they know like this is like the main drama content, and the way that his storytelling gets represented is some of the best like cinematic experiences in this anime. And the worst part is like he knows. He knows. And he still does it. That might be the most fucked up part, that like he's so painfully aware that he can't change himself. But at the same time, is he actually walking backwards? I'd argue the awareness and the realization is actually the first step. I think there's been progress. He just is so negative about it. He's so harsh on himself.
次は山猫駅山猫駅
Yeah, that was a great directed scene.
東駅着く
うんおはよ
Yo, I thought that maybe during the introspection and the dooming, her head would lean on his shoulder and he'd be like, wait a minute, I have somebody. Never mind.
うおはよ
なんで
え何
It's kinda funny.
シャットアウトした方がガチ寝できるじゃん
Wait. He almost laughed. He almost actually fucking laughed there.
光シャットアウトした方がガチ寝でき
A
る
little
じゃん
smirk.
考えて
And he forgets. She puts him in a good mood.
不審者だけど平いるし
な
平不審者の連れに思われてたかもな
Laugh, bro, laugh.
長えな
リアクション角度おもろい
Oh.
だよそれ
Oh.
慣れてんじゃん
He's trying so hard to hold it back.
だな
Well, now that he's holding back, it sounds even more funny. All the nasal noise. See how like he completely forgot what he was even thinking about the moment that like Azuma gets back into it? He needs to stop being alone. The more that he's alone, the more he ruminates, and the more that he ponders and reflects on his actions. And it's like it's actually self-destructive. I don't even think like a lot of the things that he says are quite necessarily true. It's like there's a lot of like truth to it, and then he twists it in the worst way possible to make it feel like he's not making any progress. It's the most doomer-pilled negative self-talk.
笑い方独特だな
Yeti senpai.
もしも卒業式と
3年生のせ
They skipped it again. Did they do this in the before, or was that a different anime? Anyways, I love it when they fucking just skip the rambling, no point, no substance, you know, just like the speech.
そもそも卒業
Cut.
式と
3年生の先輩たち
Bye, senpais.
3月って毎年ちょっと寂しくなるな。
えなんで
Do you think that Gapacho is here? I don't even know who these senpais are, bro. It's a bunch of who's. Gapacho was never really clarified if he was in our class or if he's a senpai, though, right? I got no clue. But the people with the little flower, you know, badges, right? These are the senpai, the diplomas, right? These are the senpais. Like, who the fuck are these guys? I got no clue.
3月って毎年ちょっと寂しくなるな。
えなんで鈴木誕生日
別れ変化の季節でもあるじゃん。卒業とかクラス替えとか。
あ確かに
すっからかんになった2階とか見るとなんかこ
Yeah, it's like people are, you know, it's like change. You feel like you have to now step up and fill the spot that's gone by the senpais, and you too will be a senpai and you will graduate and move on with life, and it makes you feel like this infinite. When you're in school, you feel like it's gonna happen forever, but the more closer you get to graduation, you realize, oh shit, like it's about to change, and it kind of, a lot of people feel very anxious about that.
階段ちょっと楽になるし
私なんも思わんかったわ。おげー。
She is so efficient, so optimal. That's what she's thinking about. Less steps to clear. Climb. Asuna don't even think about such a thing. Suzuki, I think, is the more like melancholic, like more emotional about, you know, the whole experience we're having.
分かった
もう一回といえばその2。
はい、そこまで答案をしまいにまして。はい、
Yo,
学年
fail?
末テスト。
Okay.
寂しい。テスト終わったのは嬉しいけど、クラス変わっちゃうのは悲しいね。
Wait till you go to college. And all your friends in high school that you used to get along with and hang out all the time, they all start drifting away. Wait till as you get older, some of those friends will also just die. Whether it be from drug overdose, whether it be from suicide, whether it be some unfortunate accident. Your parents are also going to die too. Your pets will probably die too. And the more time passes, the more alone you'll become. Welcome to adulthood. Doesn't need to be that dark, right? But like, that is the nature of life cycle. And I feel like the more that you confront it and embrace it, the faster you're liberated from these shackles of dooming. So many people, I feel like, just constantly live in fear of all these different things happening. They can't enjoy the present because of, again, the glooming stuff. But again, like, this is things outside your control. You can't do anything about it. And the better that you just move on and say, that's just life. It is what it is. The faster you can just live. Or we can distract ourselves and keep watching, you know, rom-com animes. Just high school setting anime. And you keep living. It's a Peter Pan, what's it called? It's the Peter Pan, not theory, syndrome. Where people want to forever live in this nostalgic golden era. Where everything was just so happy. But it's actually bullshit too. Like, nostalgia is actually a very funny thing because, like, if you really think about it, those times weren't really all that good either. But it's just comparatively to now, right? Like, real life starts happening and you start working a job and you have no fucking time other than a 9 to 5, and then you go home and then you repeat and you just feel like a cog, right? The more you yearn for that kind of like environment again.
形できたからそりゃ
私も
それは別枠照れないでよ
Oh, gift? What is it?
White today.
White today.
ありがとう。開けていい？
パッケージ見て
No, I think she would love this. Like, what an interesting rainbow-colored crazy bear.
正直中のお菓子の味はわからない
Who knows? I just want the doll.
想像したらニコニコが止まりまへんな。
The grin is always so creepy. Okay.
2つもくれるの？
Wow. Double
両方
gift.
同じ店で？
いや飴を
What does it mean to get candy for a girl on White Day? Does that mean he loves me?
わざわざ調べなくていいから
Aww, of course he did. Oh, Nishi Yamada? She got here fast.
そっち方向から来ると思ってなくて。
They were embarrassed to leave school together, so they met up instead. Nah, hold hands and walk out the front gates proudly, but they're kind of keeping a secret. Not a secret. They just don't want to be like loud about it and put it in like everyone's faces.
なるほど。
あのさ、
That's him right there, the dog.
わかりやすすぎる。
外勤進級決定。
Hey, that's another way to keep living in this environment forever. Just keep failing and repeat school years. But then you become that character from fucking Psyche K, the repeating senpai delinquent that never graduates, and now you're becoming a bum. It's not really cool to fail a year and hang out with like the juniors. That's like, why are you still here, bro?
9年外勤進級決定。
よかったね、よかったなと。
いやマジで
Then I'd call you senpai.
卒業式絶対一緒に包もって写真撮ろうな。卒業式絶対一緒に包もって写真撮ろうな。
Yeah.
ちょっと待ってて。 じゃんホワイトデー
White Day.
姉ちゃんがたまに
Why is it called White Day? It's not like Valentine's is called Black Day. I'm just thinking about patterns, opposites. Valentine's. That's off of, what is that? Some pagan holiday? What's the lore of Valentine's? Saint Valentine or some shit? Why white? What's did Saint Valentine have like a fucking, was that a guy or a girl? I don't know. Did they have family or a friend or a loved one that was called White, Saint White? Like, what's the logic?
買ってくる
I can do a Google search. Why is it called White Day after Valentine's Day? Here's a search right here. It was originally named Marshmallow Day because a local candy maker promoted marshmallows as their ideal return gift for chocolates, which later changed to White Day as the white chocolates and other white gifts became so popular. Ah, the color of the chocolates. That's not thinking about like the actual pagan holiday and where the etymology of the name comes from, but rather, I don't know, you give me a dark chocolate instead of white chocolate, is a marshmallow, and then became, oh, it's white Day, sure. All right.
ホワイトデー
Marshmallows.
姉ちゃんがたまに買ってくるんだけどめっちゃうまいから日産にも食べてほしい
She's so
まだ
happy.
1年後の想像とかしたことなかったからびっくりしちゃったなか
What? She really thought like, yo, this relationship's really gonna last next year?
1年後の想像
She
とか
couldn't
したこ
even
となかった
imagine
から
them.
びっくりしちゃった
It's not that she wasn't assuming they would break up, but it's like, damn, that's like so far into the future and you're already thinking about that.
よしよねホ
Oh,
ワイトデー
hey,
タイラ
hey.
と山田はともかく
Yeah?
リアルな線引き
Yamada rated higher than Tiny and Taida here for, I guess, giving gifts back. Because he's a sweet, like, golden retriever guy.
おいリアルな線引きやめろ
いやほら性格的に
何のフォローにも試験期間挟んだから忘れるとこだった
わかる私も
ええか
Surely.
自分だけ手ぶらにならないようにって念のためで持ってきただけの俺よりももらったのを覚え
自分を下げんで
So
も
fancy.
まあでも鈴木のドヤ顔は面白かった
He's someone who doesn't forget what he owes others. Suzuki, quite the detective. Stop pretending you're a veteran.
知らんけど
Serious moment. Look at the lighting in the background. She's nodding off again. This time it's just shoulder. This time shoulder.
東
Yo.
これもらって
こんなもらっていい
All
の
of it.
なんで
Yeah.
余った
For one piece of gum.
1年思えるようになったのは最近で
Just say it.
そんなの今急に礼を言っても意味不明だ
No, why not? Just say it. That like I just realized you've always been looking out for me all this time. Thank you. Easy.
ただ俺が東に
Yo, look at the lighting in the background. There's some dangerous in my heart shit.
俺って相手がどう思うんだろうな
Maybe.
3月終わりもあれば始まりワクワクするような
Thank you, Yeti
変わ
senpai.
らないようで変わってない
The springtime of youth. Is the Tide Azuma ship gonna bloom? I don't want to get my hopes up. If they were to invest the next half the season, right, to finish off this series with Tide Azuma stuff, I think that would be the best way to do it. I feel like, again, that's for me personally, because I'm just so invested in that type of character. But like, is it gonna happen? If anything, I at least want some closure with Gappacho. Tide Azuma, honestly, at this point, I'm plenty satisfied. It's just, who the fuck is Gappacho?
この感じ
Melancholy.
それ
他人ちの猫触っておきたかったな
いいよ
Yeah.
俺も行く
Alright. Who the fuck are these guys? I got no clue. I know Morimo, the big boy, but these two, who the fuck are they?
通知表買ってくんの怖え
大丈夫だろ
ドラマの
Sudaken mentioned again.
CM の予告で見た
Suzuki loves Sudaken.
それ見た
Your mama? Azumama?
あの須田健の悪い感じの役
What does her mom look like? I'm more interested in that. I'm just interested in like Yamada's older sister and mom. Azuma's mom. Taida's older sister. Who are they? Whoa.
私そいつ嫌かも
だろうね
They don't like the bad boy type.
気がちだわ
やっぱまだそうなんだ
Oh. Naoya! Sudaken plays Zenin Naoya?
優
Really?
しさがある
から
Naoya is a bad boy. I don't. If there's girls that are drawn to Zenin Naoya, I would have to say like, you just know they have some daddy issues or something, you know? Like you enjoy a woman beater. Like this guy literally says a woman that doesn't know how to shut the fuck up and walk behind a man deserves to get stabbed. Like if you are drawn to that. But dude, they're like, there's girls that like literally fawn over like serial killers if they look hot. That dangerous. And I'm not saying there isn't men that are also drawn to toxic women. For sure there is, but it's just a human thing. I feel like a lot of us, whether it be girls or guys, like the toxicity and like the edge, some people are very drawn to that. It's weird. It's very negative.
の日に何の話してんだよ。
この良さが。
はい、じゃあ。
I hope for our actual graduation, he get to finish his speech, and his speech is actually good and not just filler of like, well, spring is here, and you know what they say, you know, this is a important time in your lives, and you should really think about the future and your dreams, and you know, no one cares about that. Give me some like compelling speech. This guy's so chill too. Here's a crazy theory. I think that this is a coping mechanism for the teacher. Why is he so casual? Because the teachers don't want to get too connected and engaged with the students, and when they leave, they feel kind of hurt. I think that actually happens. I think a lot of people that like wears their heart in their sleeves and want to really connect with the kids and help them grow and establish that relationship when they graduate, you know, it's like, it's gone. It's kind of like ReZero. Not really, where Natsuki Subaru develops these relationships with all these characters, and then and they're gone, and now you're just alone, and you're like, now maybe it's not that deep, maybe he's just like a super nonchalant guy, but I actually think that a lot of people will develop this kind of nonchalantness to protect their hearts from getting too connected. All right, new class, new NPCs. That's so cute how the girl in the back just moves out the way. I still don't know her name, but she's pretty cute. She's got some crazy eyes. I ship these two together. I don't know why. I just saw them kind of hanging out in season 1 a couple times. They look like a good match. Aww, picture with Sensei. That smile is... I think I realize what Suzuki's problem is. She smiles with her teeth. I actually do think that, hold on, I gotta change the AirPods are dead. I think that some people naturally just don't have a facial structure that allows them to smile well with their teeth. It's an actual thing. The bone structure, something about it, it's like awkward for them. So sometimes it's better to just not smile with your teeth and just kind of smile with your mouth. Then you see a lot of, you know, models and stuff trying to actually smile with their teeth, right? It's never really bottom teeth either. They just kind of smile, and then they kind of the upper teeth come out, you know? It's actually a skill. Like models actually practice for it. That's like a really nice smile because you get to show off your pearly whites and stuff. But if you don't have that skill, and if you don't have that like muscle structure, like the facial structure, then like it becomes awkward like this. You should just smile like Nabe. Be more like Nabe. Taira! Taira is such a main character, man. Look at him. Alright, Gappacho found! It's this kid right here. I'm just gonna make a blind guess. The Afro kid here is Gappacho. If it's not, I give up. How cute. See? This looks cute. When she doesn't have when her teeth disappear and it's only fangs, and she's not straining her face to make that smile. Goodbye, NPCs.
寂しい。まだ遊びたいよ。この後暇みんなでプリ取ろうよ。この人数いける。
Got two new girls?
外れてる方のゲーセン。大人数いける機種。
平君、今日バイト？今日はない日。バイト？今日。
He thought they might do something, so he left it open. Aww. The way that he's always like thinking about events that could happen and acts like, no, I have no work today. How lucky.
Atsui
Way too many people here. Yay! I wish that Asuma was closer to Taira. No offense to, you know, Mikasa here, but I feel like they should have swapped places.
何見てんの
No, it's Misaka.
これ出てくんのってなんか意味不明
It's a
だな
video?
そこ気になる会えたんだし
Of all the people to get it, he's the one that kept it. I think he needs it the most. I think this is gonna be like more impactful to him than anyone else in that group.
平じゃんけん勝ってシールもらえたんだし
いやシールが欲しすぎて文句言ってるんじゃねえよ
How sweet.
遠い
Look at that. He puts that shit in the wallet. He cares so much about this. He's gonna keep it forever.
と言いつつ大事にしまっとる
Yeah. Dangerous in my heart lighting again! Yo, just fucking put your head on his shoulder! Oh, he's the one nodding off now. Come on. The episode's about to end. Come on, give me it. Come on, give me it. Lean to the left!
終わっちゃった
Asuma gets nostalgic too, huh? Melancholic. She's always just staring and observing and thinking about
あ
him.
のさ飯なんかお腹空いてるっていうより
she makes
か
a
は
move.
もうちょい暇的ななんだけど
That clarification makes this more intimate than anything. What? No, it's not like I'm hungry. I just want to spend time with you.
てるっていうよりかはもうちょい暇的なたくない
Oh, nobody does right now. Everyone's feeling a bit, you know, moody.
わかる
Yeah.
2名様どうぞ
Ghosto. Are there just couples here? It's just couples from other schools?
来てみたものの
Yeah. Like cool outfits.
ここ地元だ
ブロック大賞でもいた
Yes, actually. If he finds a hater. Yo, she loves that cinder block. I want to see this happen.
いや別に誰もいねえけど
もし誰か見つけても堂々としときな
確かに
こっちだけ見てなのすだけみたいなこと言っちゃったキュンさせちゃったらすまん
線は
She kind of popping off right now. If anything, like this episode really got Asuma making moves. She's always been caring about him, trying to help him out. But today it feels more in that romantic track.
キュンさせちゃったらすまん
線はいやっていうかもう気にしてもしなくても変わらないことは気にしすぎないよう自分でコントロールしてかねえとに過ぎないからどうにもならないことに気づいたっていう
This is the definition of you're too smart for your own good. Which is a crazy concept, right? What do you mean you're too smart for your own good? Why wouldn't you want to be smart? Actually, a real smart person here could, I think, unplug because they would realize that their overthinking is actually becoming detrimental. Sometimes you just gotta be a caveman. Like Yamada. You think he has issues like this? Sometimes he overthinks too, right? But like, I really think there is more harm to be done when you keep like doing this level of introspection to this degree. Doesn't mean you should be completely ignorant, but like Taira could use some just caveman behavior right now.
過ぎないからどうにもならないことに気づいたっていうかそこら辺のおい聞いてねえ時の言い方だろいや別に聞かんでいいわ
Yo, order with the pad. Fucking boomers. This is a pretty modern manga, right? Because like this shit would have not existed a couple of years ago, right? You say here the servers aren't coming. You fucking order on the iPad. both laughing together though.
普通酔い出しボタンじゃね
うわ本当じゃんやばおもろいんだ
急に冷静になんなよ
Look at him, he just laughing his ass off today. Danger to my heart lighting! Bro laughs like a fucking anime character. Of course he's an anime character. But like... the face I was making when I was in the toilet trying to take a shit, but my neck pain, I told you I made the video, right? I was fucking, people are like, bro thinks he's Lelouch from Code Geass. I'm not trying to do that, I was genuinely in pain. Bye. You wanna come over? Yeah.
次のクラスもしなんか嫌なことあったりしたら愚痴とか聞くからさ聞いてもらっていい
Yeah. Oh, his eyes. He loved that.
どういう顔だよそれ。
A genuine face. It kind of looks pained. It kind of looks like he's hurting, but like he accepted it. Like those eyes, it glistened.
いう顔だよそれ。
こういう顔なんだよ、もともと。
That's so sweet.
したくないと思った。
This connection. What is it though? Probably parenthesis. Easy to understand, strong and dependable. Someone who's a little rough, a bad boy. That's the type she likes. And he is, you know, complicated, sensitive, a lot of work, worried about him. But like, that's what she thinks. That's what she probably thinks she would like. But in reality, I think it's actually the opposite.
けど、心配だったり、面倒だったり
Yeah.
があると寂しくて、
Nah, nah, nah. It's
近づ
slowly.
くと嬉しい。
Nah, 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 nah. It's slowly there. The seed has been planted and it's blossoming. And she's like, wait a minute. Do I like this guy? Wait a minute.
嬉しくて、近づくと嬉しい。
Don't get my hopes up. Are they really going through with this shit?
今、そわそわする。
Is it love?
どれなんだろう。
Woohoo! Okay. I can't believe they're doing it. We did have one last thing to do. Again, I thought that like this was not going to be an actual ship and that as long as he knows that there's a good support network and Taira starts being a self-loathing, miserable fuck, that would be, you know, his development. And we've made a lot of progress. But now that like Azuma's actually thinking about this, I'm worried. Because I feel like if there was any pairing that should end in an unrequited love or something that's kind of like love that should have been but didn't actually realize it, it's this pairing. You know what I mean? But this is polar opposites. This is not Rampart's Advice. This is supposed to be the happy, good feelings, idealistic, everything goes right show, right? I'm worried. Don't get my hopes up. And you know what? If I get hurt at the end, shit, that pain is proof that the writing was actually that good. Love this episode again. Taira Azuma, just like this episode really just furthers their bond and development. I don't think he's really seen her in that light yet, right? We haven't really had a monologue of him like yearning for Azuma like that. But Azuma's actually realizing first. So like, we'll see what happens. That's it from me. If you're still here though, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video. Check out the other playlists for even more content. And until next time, take care.